guarantors under the current situation.
Yes.
It appears as if certain Western countries have been blindsided by Zelensky's proposal to have them and others serve as security guarantors, and it's not quite certain how such a mechanism would even work in the first place. Should we be exploring these possibilities? Absolutely. I think it would have been great if we'd explored these possibilities before all this bloodshed, before this war broke out. But now, we're in a very difficult situation where not only do you have to understand how these mechanisms are actually going to end up working, but you have to agree, a process for actually moving them into place, even over the short term, to say nothing of their operation in the long term, right? And that is a question of sequencing. That sequencing is not going to be obvious. Sequencing has been one of the issues that has ensured that the conflict between Ukraine and the pro-Russian separatists in the east continued for the past 8 years. Right? No one could agree on what was supposed to happen first, on whether or not there needed to be a full withdrawal first or not, before the status of these territories could be determined. So, it's much easier to start wars, but once wars are started, it's very difficult to end them, and it comes with major risks of escalation and risks to international security.
That's true, but most wars do end in these messy negotiations. Is it time for the messy negotiation to start? Peter, last word to you. Is it time for the messy negotiation to start?
Yes, absolutely. When I hear Stoltenberg and General Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, say that this war could last for years, that's a very frightening concept. And they were just saying this yesterday. And so we need to get saner heads together to put as much pressure or encouragement, inducement as possible. And the one country that has not been mentioned is China. China is Ukraine's biggest trading partner now. China recognizes Ukraine's sovereignty. China is obviously Russia's closest friend in the world. I've been calling for Xi Jinping to take some leadership. I'd like to see he and Modi together. I was glad that Lavrov visited Delhi on March 25th, that India and China are talking now. They could be a force for good together. And maybe they could talk some sense into Putin, because what's going on now is very dangerous, and it could only get worse. And there's real possibility that this is not contained within Ukraine.
Yeah.
We are on the verge of the potential for World War III.
I think
everybody's got to act on this.
I think India and China have not got directly involved, but yes, I think those calls are being heard everywhere, including in New Delhi, in Beijing, and everywhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm completely out of time, and for all our viewers, the Zelensky interview on Republic is